But these are padded shorts for use with one wheel. Not specifically, they're for anything. Let's dive in and take a look at them. Let's say you, pretty simple unboxing. They are padded shorts for your butthole. So I got my wife a pair too. Don't tell her that I got her large as well. Well then, maybe it'll shrink. She shrinks everything in the wash, so I'm sure it'll adjust. I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine. The boxers look a little big. Not gonna lie, they look a little large for my tiny manhood. But I mean, I got thick thighs, and thick thighs tell no lies. So you know, get a prize. You know, whatever. Let's just try these on. I feel like a dinosaur, like. Hey, editing Trey popping in here. I really dislike when people take forever to get to the point of a video, so I'm just going to preface this with, I give the item under review here a 7.5 out of 10. I subtracted points because the difficulty in removing the pads from the garment in order to wash, and in my case, actually cut the pad down because no butt in the entire universe is shaped like this. I subtracted points because of that and the durability issues that arise from that. All right, thank you. Anyway, so the BodyProx personal padded underwear garment, what do I think? While riding, it was definitely not a problem. It was the warmth that it added was welcome in these cold January days. Definitely I've reached a level of padding across my whole body, you know. Like I've got a combination of like long pants, long socks, like low top shoes, like Adidas shoes, knee pads, usually a long sleeve shirt, and then like I've got an ankle brace on for my left ankle from skating. I need that, but definitely layered up. I've got my like shirt, and then I've usually got it alternates between a hoodie and elbow pads and helmet, or no elbow pads and a riding jacket from my motorcycling days that has full like kidney, shoulder, and elbow pads with as well as like slide material and like scratch / puncture resistant material. It's got like Kevlar and nylon weaves, stuff like that, whatever it is. I can look at it, but I can't be fucked to go pick it up at the moment. What do I think? The following are not cons on the product, they're just cons on the idea of wearing a butt pad product. I wear jeans that skew on the side of skinny. Some would say skinny jeans, some would say jeans that are right on the side of skinny. I mean, they're tight jeans. The pair of jeans that I was wearing today just happen to be skinny jeans that do not stay zipped, and I can get them to stay zipped on a good day, but anytime the pants are zipped, anytime the zipper experiences any duress or stress, it immediately just folds and undoes itself and just causes a scene, like much like me. So definitely the added girth and thickness, density and mass of the butt pads in these particular skinny jeans did cause my fly to stay unzipped at a maximum rate of like 100% at all times. I didn't actually notice this until I got into Goodwill, but I immediately went to zip up my pants, fully zipped them up, put the zipper in the like locked and upright position, or it's actually down to lock it. But anyway, and it did not. It immediately, like, as I was pulling my fingers away from my zipper area, it immediately unzipped. Like, I felt the zipper thing like brush past my fingers. Like, it would not stay zipped. I zipped it like 5 more times, and then just decided to say, fuck it. I don't need anything from Goodwill. I didn't even see what was on the shelves. I just literally did a 180, went back out, like, tried to slump my shoulders down in a way that my riding jacket would cover my zipper, and I left. So it definitely adds some, junk to your trunk. So that's just something to be aware of, not a con. I did have my first major spill, like first full-on wreck on my one wheel. I've had, like, I've done the splits and, like, had some bails, and I've, like, fallen down and, like, rolled. I've had, like, some gnarly bails, but this was by far the most gnarly. I think my one wheel app said that I was going like 14 miles per hour when I nosedived. Like an idiot, I didn't pay attention to haptic buzz, and I went forward. Fortunately, I was in my cul-de-sac when this wreck happened. I wasn't on the main road like I was earlier in the video, but I was, scooting around my cul-de-sac, and the one wheel app told me that at the time of my wreck, I was going about 14 miles per hour, and I, like, had zoomed into my, like, neighborhood street and was just hauling ass, did like a skid sliding 180 in the cul-de-sac, and then, like, dug the nose in hard to go back up the hill. And, I don't know if I came off my foot pad or if I pushed, too far past the pushback and the haptic buzz, but I was, like, my brain and body was, like, fully leaned in and fully committed to, like, increasing my speed. Like and it just dumped me out of nowhere. Okay. Thank you. And I understand now why people why that one person on YouTube with that clickbaity thumbnail calls VESC devices and one wheels, like, the most dangerous personal electric vehicle. Because, like, if I wreck a car, I know that I'm about to wreck 9 times out of 10, unless it's like one of those horror movie style things where, like, you get sideswiped out of nowhere and get, like, demolished. And on a motorcycle, I always knew when I was going to wreck. There was only one time when I, like, laid a motorcycle down that I was not aware I was about to lay down, and it happened so quick, and I was on the ground and sliding before I even knew why I had, like, lost traction and fell. And it's the same way with the one wheel, not for all bails, but for nosedives. There's no predicting and no planning when that's going to happen. So, like, you are fully leaned in. There's no time to, like, react or prepare. Like, you're fully committed to the, like, acceleration, body posture, foot placement, head placement. Like, you're leaned in, expecting to continue to be launched forward and for inertia to be pushing you back and keeping you steady and upright. And then when you just, like, nosedive, you go all the way forward. So you really only have time. And fortunately, like, I skated for like 2 decades of my life semi-professionally, so I'm fully aware of how to fall, but, like, typically you have a little bit of time to plan. So you get that sort of, like, Matrix slowdown moment of deciding what you're going to do midair. So given the inertia and speed and, like, trajectory that I was in, I went, like, full tuck and roll, landed, like, shoulders and head, neck first, like, kind of sore right now, and then like, rolled the rest of my body. I will say that in combination with all of my other gear that I was wearing, this wreck would have been a lot different had I not been fully armored. And I mean, like, everything from knee pads, butt pad, the BodyProx butt pad, knee pads, butt pad, jeans, riding jacket, wrist glove guards, like wrist guard gloves, and helmet. That mid-air moment of, oh shit, I am wrecking, was made, like, an infinite times more comforting or, like, secure. Like, I don't know, it was just, I felt, I was like, okay, I'm not at an angle or going into like a motor vehicle, I know I'm not gonna die. So like I was able to fully uh, posture myself in the correct method to crash and roll, because I knew that I was protected on all ends, like on all sides, like having my helmet, um, my shoulder pads from the motorcycle riding jacket, and the elbow padding there, and also like the spleen back padding, and then like the butt pad and knee pads. Like everything worked in tandem and created this beautiful symphony of like the only things that hurt on me right now are the things that like no pad structure can support, which is like my lumbar spine and like neck area. Like I did twist my neck a bit on that bale. Could just be shock to my body because I haven't had any sort of impact like that quite a while. But it was a gnarly wreck. If anyone would have saw it, they probably would have thought I was hurt bad. But I would say that in combination with proper safety gear, that the BodyProx personal, like, I don't know what it's called, I don't have the box in front of me, but the BodyProx butt pad that I got on Amazon came in extremely handy. I wouldn't just wear the butt pad and like not wear a helmet. Obviously that's like common sense, but this is YouTube, so people probably need this explained to them. I would not wear just the butt pad and consider that my comprehensive safety setup. You know, I always wear a helmet, always wear wrist guards. You'd be surprised just like how much damage you can negate by protecting your head, because you know most one-wheel wrecks happen in a like rolling fashion. Like protecting your head and protecting your wrists, hands, like having those is critical. It's essential. Like you need to always have helmet and wrist protection on, because like having the ability to slide on your hands means you lower the risk of breaking your arms when you fall. I'm wrapping this up because I gotta go to McDonald's. I'm starving. I want a fucking double quarter pounder with cheese. Thinking about my old skate days made me remember back when I used to like eat 2 double quarter pounders immediately after skating, and it was just the best thing. So yeah, I am going to go get some McDonald's. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna add a prelude or like a preamble to this review to state that because I really hate like people that ramble on too much and don't tell you the meat of the video. So I'm gonna like go back to the first and actually say that the BodyProx pads, whatever these things are called, the brand is BodyProx. They're like action sports shorts that are padded. They're a 9 out of 10. The only thing that I would subtract points for is that I feel as if when I'm paying $40 for one pair of shorts, you can at least have some Velcro style pockets that open up for pad removal when you want to wash the garment, or in my case, like edit the garment's pads, like cut them down. I mean, if you're spending $40 on some pads, you know, like USD is like an amazing skate company, one of the best skates on the market. And I got a full-on like knee pad, elbow pad, wrist glove guard. You know, wrist. I hate saying wrist guards because it's sort of like fruity, like you think of like '90s rollerbladers wearing the like, you know, the hole through the thumb, like wrist wraps. But like no, they're gloves. Like my wife wears the wrist wrap kind, and it's okay because she's a girl. It's understandable. But me, like I've always, you know, had to fight those stereotypes of like, you know, what's the hardest part about rollerblading? Telling your parents are gay. I always had to fight that stereotype, so I never rocked the wrist wraps. I always did gloves. But yeah, USD, great brand, great company. I'll show a picture of them here. Got those for $40 from inlinewarehouse.com. I was able to get every bit of pads except my helmet that I needed. So $40 for one pair of pads, like one garment of padding. You can fucking splurge and make like Velcro or zipper opening like pad sections. Like that's not a big deal. That shouldn't be asking too much. Like they did protect me in a wreck, so they did function well. I could probably make another review months down the line for like a long-term evaluation of them. But like most things that I order for $40 off Amazon, I don't expect it to last that long. Because they do feel cheaply made, and my wife does give things hell in the washer and dryer. I don't know how like this woman can wash clothes all day and wash clothes as much as she does, and like be so like specific about how she washes clothes, but still do such a terrible job of not shrinking the garments. She washes them wrong. I don't know how to wash them right, but she does it wrong. It shrinks everything, and for a fat guy, it's embarrassing when my jeans are shrunk so much that like if I get the slightest bit of a workout, my pants unzip. So I will leave you with that. I'm gonna take a point off now that I keep thinking about it, now that like my thoughts are like marinating and rising to the surface here, and I'm getting hangry because I want McDonald's. I'm gonna give them a 7.5 out of 10. Having to like fold your pads through the hole to wash the garment, or to like, you know, cut your pads down. Like, it's not those holes that they made for removing the pads aren't going to survive as much as my wife does laundry and washes clothes. With as brutal as she is on laundry, those holes are not going to last. So this garment is not going to last. Putting critical thought to it, I would say 7.5. But for the BodyProx pads, you could add a little bit of Velcro and open up a pocket to pull those pads out, and it would extend the life of the garment so much longer. And also think about it, you're making something that's like designed to take impact. It needs to be a little more durable and a little more, like, if I was using this just for the weekend, I wouldn't care. But it's $40, and you know, $40, that's like 3/4 of a pizza from Mellow Mushroom, and I love Mellow Mushroom. Like, I could have got a pizza instead, but instead I chose to protect my tailbone and my thighs. So yeah, 7.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching my video. If you've watched this far, which I doubt you have, I would just ask that you like and subscribe to my channel. There's gonna be a lot more one-wheel content on my channel. It's still primarily a promotion page for my DJ company, djtriplicate.com, which I invite you to also check out my website, djtriplicate.com. Enter your name in the mailing list section that pops up right when you visit the website. Put your email in there, and you'll just get showered with goodies. I can truly say that, you know, taking the time to like and subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything. Like, you really should just feel so lazy for not doing it if you're not subscribed. Like, it's a bit of pixels, a little grouping of pixels on your screen. If you're on mobile, you just gotta poke it, hit the subscribe button. It starts with the S, it's right under the video, and there's a little thumbs up. Hit that thing too. Hit it. If you hit it twice, hit it a third time. Hit it as many times as you want to, but make sure that it's lit up when you stop clicking it. You know, you don't do that, because that'll probably send me notifications. Or do it. Do it. I don't know. Do it. Do whatever you want to do. Just make sure that you like and subscribe. Leave a comment on the video. Go to my website, djtriplicate.com, and just pop your fucking email into that mailing list section. Type it in. Put in those letters that are in your email address. End it with a .com usually. Hit submit or press enter, and just submit that email. You'll get immeasurable amounts of value from it. You'll be getting updates on, promotions. I can get you some discounts. I can let you know when there's available bookings, which 2025 is looking pretty slim on booking availability. So if you're thinking about booking, if you're on the fence, schedule a consult, talk to me. We can make things happen. Good things. Let me increase my gain for this. Good things. We can make things happen. So just, yeah, I mean, really, if you're not subscribed and you're watching this video, you should really feel bad about yourself. Real bad.